all EF5s explained. There are 10 EF5s, and at number 10 we have Rainsville 2011.
We have a tornado headed towards this way.
The Rainsville tornado was one of the 4 EF5 tornadoes of the 2011 super outbreak. It tracked across northeast Alabama, reaching peak strength near Rainsville in Sylvania, where it produced EF5 level damage. The Rainsville EF5 tornado produced estimated winds over 200 miles per hour, reaching EF5 strength capable of completely sweeping away well-built homes and causing extreme structural destruction across northeast Alabama. The EF5 tornado reached a maximum width of about 0.75 miles, carving a path of extreme destruction through northeast Alabama during the 2011 super outbreak. The tornado killed 25 people and caused catastrophic destruction across northeast Alabama, leveling entire neighborhoods, sweeping away homes, and causing over $10 million in damage. Number 9. Philadelphia 2011. The Philadelphia EF5 tornado had estimated peak winds of around 205 miles per hour, based on damage surveys conducted by the National Weather Service. These winds were strong enough to completely destroy well-built homes and meet EF5 classification standards. At its peak intensity, the tornado reached a maximum width of about 0.5 miles, around 900 yards. The width varied along its path, but this was the broadest and most destructive section of the storm. The Philadelphia EF5 tornado caused 3 fatalities and several injuries as it moved through eastern Mississippi. It destroyed multiple homes, some of which were completely swept from their foundations. The tornado left a narrow but intense path of destruction, snapping and debarking trees, tossing debris long distances and causing severe structural damage in its strongest areas. Most of the loss of life occurred when weaker structures were destroyed during the tornado's peak intensity. Number 8, the most recent EF5, Enderlin 2025. Wind speeds were 210 miles per hour or more. But what's interesting is that researchers analyzing the train cars that were thrown by the tornado concluded that winds may have been over 266 miles per hour at peak intensity. The Enderlin EF5 tornado caused catastrophic damage, destroying structures and derailing dozens of train cars. It caused tens of millions of dollars in damage. Its extreme power made it the first official EF5 tornado in over a decade. At its peak, the Enderlin EF5 tornado grew to over 1 mile wide, carving a path of extreme destruction across rural North Dakota. This tornado was very scary as it was nocturnal. It sadly killed 3 people but injured nobody. Number 7. Parkersburg 2011. The Parkersburg, New Hartford EF5 tornado had estimated peak winds of around 205 to 220 plus miles per hour. These winds were strong enough to completely destroy well-built homes and produce some of the most severe tornado damage ever recorded in Iowa. At its peak, the tornado grew to about 0.8 miles. 408 yards wide. This large width allowed it to cause extensive destruction as it moved through Parkersburg and nearby communities. The Parkersburg, New Hartford EF5 tornado killed 9 people and injured dozens more. It tore directly through Parkersburg, destroying hundreds of homes, businesses, schools, and public buildings. Damage was estimated at over $6 billion in 2025 dollars, about $850 million in 2008 dollars. Number 6. Greensburg 2007, the first EF5. The Greensburg EF5 tornado had estimated peak winds of around 205 to 230 miles per hour, based on National Weather Service damage surveys. These winds were strong enough to completely level well-built structures and produce classic EF5 level destruction. At its widest point, the tornado reached about 1.7 miles, nearly 3,000 yards, across. This made it one of the wider EF5 tornadoes on record, especially during its peak intensity as it moved through Greensburg. The Greensburg EF5 tornado caused 11 fatalities and dozens of injuries as it struck the town of Greensburg, Kansas. It destroyed roughly 95% of the town, leveling homes, businesses, and public buildings. Many structures were completely swept away, trees were stripped and snapped, and debris was scattered across long distances. Entire neighborhoods were erased, making it one of the most destructive tornadoes in Kansas history. Number 5. Moore 2013. The Moore EF5 tornado had estimated peak winds of around 210 to 240 miles per hour, based on National Weather Service damage surveys. These winds were powerful enough to completely destroy reinforced homes, strip away structures, and produce some of the most violent suburban tornado damage ever recorded. At its peak, the tornado reached about 1.3 miles wide. This massive size allowed it to sweep across heavily populated neighborhoods, affecting thousands of homes in a very short time. The Moore EF5 tornado killed 24 people and injured over 300 others, making it one of the most impactful modern tornadoes in the United States. It tore directly through suburban neighborhoods, including densely built housing developments and schools. Number 4. Joplin 2011. The Joplin EF5 tornado had estimated peak winds of around 200 to 210 miles per hour. Its incredible strength allowed it to destroy entire city blocks and produce some of the most extreme tornado damage ever documented in an urban area. At its peak, the tornado grew to about 1 mile wide. This enormous size, combined with its path directly through the city, created a swath of destruction across thousands of homes and businesses. Entire neighborhoods were reduced to rubble. Vehicles were thrown and mangled, large buildings collapsed, and countless structures were completely swept away. The tornado caused approximately $2.8 billion in damage, making it one of the costliest tornadoes in world history. The Joplin EF5 tornado killed 158 people and injured more than 1,000, making it the deadliest U.S. tornado since 1947. It tore through the heart of Joplin, Missouri, destroying homes, schools, churches, and even major medical facilities. Number 3. Hackleburg 2011. The Hackleburg-Phil Campbell EF5 tornado was one of the most powerful and destructive tornadoes of the 2011 super outbreak. It tore across northern Alabama with extreme intensity, producing widespread EF5 level damage as it moved through multiple communities. The tornado destroyed entire neighborhoods, leveling well-built homes and wiping some structures completely off their foundation. The tornado had an estimated peak intensity consistent with EF5 damage, over 200 miles per hour winds, and remained violently strong for an exceptionally long track of about 132 miles, making it one of the longest-lasting EF5 tornadoes ever recorded. It caused 72 fatalities and hundreds of injuries, making it one of the deadliest tornadoes in Alabama history, and one of the most significant storms of the entire outbreak. Number 2. Smithville 2011. The Smithville EF5 tornado produced estimated peak winds of around 200 miles per hour or slightly higher, based on extreme damage patterns left behind. While no direct wind measurements exist, the level of destruction placed it firmly in the strongest category of tornadoes. At its peak, the tornado expanded to about 0.75 miles wide, allowing a tightly concentrated but extremely powerful core of destruction to move directly through Smithville, Mississippi. The tornado struck with sudden, overwhelming force, killing 23 people and injuring many others. Entire sections of Smithville were essentially erased, not just damaged, but completely removed. Homes were swept clean from their foundations, leaving bare slabs behind. Debris was scattered for miles, trees were shredded and stripped down to splinters, and even heavily built structures failed at the ground level. Number 1. El Reno Piedmont 2011. The El Reno Piedmont EF5 tornado produced winds over 210 miles per hour with radar-measured extremes near 295 miles per hour, reached over a mile wide, killed 9 people, and left a 60-plus mile path of catastrophic destruction across central Oklahoma. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more videos like this.